I hope that everyone finally got to enjoy their entire very delicious beef tenderloins, very special beef. And I want you all to know that Bobby Kennedy, who's right here, personally ran over the cow in his car. And he cut it up and he brought it here for you to eat tonight, so it's very fresh.
Our word of the day is sacred cow. In the world of finance, the term sacred cow is a firmly held mainstream belief that is considered to be true without independent verification. In finance, and in particular in investing, there are many sacred cows that are thought to be true, but are difficult to prove scientifically. Some examples of sacred cows in finance include: one should save 10 to 15% of one's pay for retirement, or over the long run, investment returns are commensurate with risk. While these statements are widely accepted and infrequently argued against, not all are absolute truths. In the book Killing Sacred Cows, the author identifies some myths and fallacies that have been accepted and preserved through the years in the financial world.
So Santa Clarita Diet is your first TV show, which is crazy because you've only done movies. So.
I know, like between 60 and 70 movies, and I've never done a TV show.
And now this is on Netflix. Tell everybody, explain what it is before we show a clip.
Well, it's about a marriage, and she becomes a zombie and has to be a flesh-eating human person who's undead. And, you know, it causes some strife in the marriage, but they get through it. And Timothy Oliphant and I play husband and wife, and he's so funny. And I think the show is so 2017. It's got bite, pun intended, but it has an optimism and that I really like, and it has a humor that I really need.
And you get very, very messy.
Yes, and we do and talk about things that are very normal grocery lists, but that are totally inappropriate. That's kind of fun too.
Okay, so do you wait to set up this clip at all?
It's a little inappropriate.
It's inappropriate. Let's watch.
So you're a cop. Are there any criminals who live in this neighborhood?
You know, real animals, society's waste, people so bad that they live alone.
The reason we ask is because we have some clients who want to know about crime and specifically where bad people live.
And Bobby also suggested an appetizer featuring his favorite cut of male raccoon roadkill. But we drew the line at that, Cheryl. We said, no, we're not going to do that.
Well, this neighborhood's pretty good. But a pedophile just moved in down the street.
Oh? Pedophile's perfect.
So what's this guy look like?
About 35, Italian, beefy.
We're not doing that. We love Bobby. I'll tell you, this is a piece of work. You think it is fun, but he is a very different kind of a person, I will tell you. But he has what it takes, and he's smart, and he loves the country. I said, Caitlin, congratulations. But it was fake, there's no question about it. But she's a young, attractive woman. She never smiles. I said, Caitlin, do you ever smile? Smile. You have a nice position. You're at CNN Fake News. You should be a happy person. So smile, Caitlin, just smile. But we attack, and I thought Caitlin had really made it big with a major new sponsorship, but then I informed her that it wasn't her on the Bud Light can, it was Dylan Mulvaney.
She's very hungry, and she's got to eat, so they try to eat people that, you know, would make the world a better place.
Okay, so you're not just eating innocent people, you're eating bad people.
Well, sometimes she, you know, loses it, but it's really fun. I think this show is different, and you never know what's going to be successful or not. You never know when you're making it how it's going to turn out. I have to say, I'm really proud of this. I think it is a bit different, and I think it will. I think people will enjoy it.
I think they will too. And
Our projections show that by the year 2025, not only America, but the entire planet will be under the protection and the dominion of this power alliance. The gains have been substantial, both for ourselves and for you, the human power elite. You have given us entree to the resources we need in our ongoing quest for multidimensional expansion. And in return, the per capita income of each of you here tonight has grown, and this year alone, by an average 39%. And I've just received word that our forces have won a major victory. The underground terrorist network has been destroyed here on the West Coast. We are off crisis alert. The situation is normal again.
How you doing, boys? I didn't know you'd been recruited. Welcome aboard.
Earth is our stepping stone for a
You know, you boys really should have dressed for the party. Now you can afford it. I gotta tell you, I sure am proud to be here. You seen the whole place?
I haven't had a chance to yet.
Come on, I'll show you around. You know, I knew me and you had a lot in common. First time we met.
Money isn't the nicest thing in life.
Hey, waiter.
The only thing.
Thank you, buddy.
Excuse me. Where the hell are we?
Backstage at the show, boys. I'll admit it is a little funky, but it serves its purpose. How'd you get here? Use one of these little portable jobs? I know we ain't supposed to use them except in cases of emergency, but they're so much fun. Now, you think that's something? Take a look at this. Go on, take a closer look.
Attention commuters. Flight Alpha 7 to Andromeda is now ready for boarding. Please step to the transmission platform.
That's where they come from.
All carry-on luggage must be held securely. Thank you for waiting, and we hope you have a pleasant trip.
And despite the president's threat of a lawsuit, the Journal published a story about a provocative letter to Epstein bearing President Trump's signature. Trump quickly filed a $20 billion lawsuit against the Journal, revealing reporter Khadija Safdar's home address. Her family had to be relocated. The Journal was kicked off of Air Force One, but the reporters continue to file revelatory stories. Please welcome the winners of the Katharine Graham Award from the Wall Street Journal.
I don't know how it works exactly, but it has to do with some sort of gravitational lens deal, bending the light or some damn thing.
Khadija Safdar, Sadie Gurman, Annie Linsky, Josh Dawsey again, Alex Leary, Rebecca Ballhouse, and Ryan Barber. Their colleague, Joe Palazzolo, could not attend tonight.
But you can move from place to place, world to world if you want to. You see, the whole thing, it works like one big airport. Boys, let me tell you, they got their act together. Believe you me.
Don't worry if you can't hear what I'm saying. I couldn't even hear myself. This is the loudest sound you could possibly conceive. And, as it turns out, the cleanest. Now, the most amazing thing is that that cloud up there, which was generated by the engine, is just a mixture of hydrogen and oxygen. It's water vapor. And in about an hour's time, someone in Mississippi is going to get wet washing. It will actually rain. I told you! It's raining! That's unbelievable! Oh. NASA's playing God. It's making its own weather.
I'm going to vote blue.
Vote for who you want. This is a free dictatorship.
You guys have a DVD player? So we watch it together, and then we all leave. Is that a deal?
Yeah.
Deal. Sorry about the quality. It's a transfer from an old Betamax.
As you've already learned, we do animal research here at Hydra. Unfortunately, one must consider the most dangerous animal of all, humans. And so there is another more secluded test site where we are conducting significantly more sensitive work. The island's indigenous population, some of you may have heard them referred to as hostiles, are acquired on the main island, sedated, and brought here to room 23. Because the subjects are unwilling participants, security personnel should always be present during these sessions. Under no circumstances are you to engage subjects in conversation. The purpose of these interrogations is to better understand the hostiles' way of life, their origins, and particularly their worship of an island deity they refer to as Jacob. After the research team has concluded their tests, inject this into the back of the subject's neck and place these goggles over his or her eyes. Hitting this switch will commence the visualization while the drugs take effect. The dreamlike quality of the film, combined with the cutting-edge pharmaceuticals, will create an amnesia of sorts.
I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to hurt them. They're good people.
It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
There is something that I wanted to say, because I was very honored, very, very honored, when I heard that President Bill Clinton and Secretary Hillary Clinton was coming today. And I think it's appropriate to say, and I'd like you to stand up. I'd like you to stand up.
That Hillary, as I say, crooked Hillary, she's as crooked as they come.
Okay, she has to go to jail.
Listen to this one. Hillary Clinton, when she was Secretary of State, ran up $1 trillion in trade deficits with China. $1 trillion. Great job.
Hillary Clinton, I think, is a terrific woman. I mean, I'm a little biased because I've known her for years. I live in New York. She lives in New York. And I've known her and her husband for years, and I really like them both a lot.
Crooked Hillary. She is a crooked person.
Hillary Clinton has to go to jail, okay? She has to go to jail.
Hillary accidentally bumped into me, and she very civilly said, "Pardon me."
Hardy har har!
We have a very special thing, the Trump accounts, where we're helping families to set aside tax advantage savings for their children's future, and we are giving every American newborn child $1,000 automatically to invest and to grow over the course of their lives. And I want to thank the Dell family. It's a great family.
Look closely. When every line is considered, every detail refined, when design and performance come together as one, all you see is everything you want. The Dell XPS.
You want it so bad, go get it, I dare ya.
He is amazing. She is amazing. They've done such a job on that. They put up a lot of money too. Put up $6,250,000,000. That's somebody. And he started making computers on his bed in college and selling them because they were better than other computers. And I said, how did you do that? He said, well, I did it and I just never stopped. It just kept going. So go out and buy a Dell. They're great.
This was written by Al Wilson a long time ago. And I thought of it having to do with our borders and people coming in. And we know what we're going to have. We're going to have problems. We have to very, very carefully vet. We have to be smart. We have to be vigilant. So here it is, the snake. It's called the snake. On her way to work one morning, down the path along the lake, a tender-hearted woman saw a poor, half-frozen snake. His pretty-colored skin had been all frosted with the dew. Poor thing, she cried, I'll take you in, and I'll take care of you. The border. Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman, sighed the vicious snake. She wrapped him up all cozy in a comforter of silk and laid him by her fireside with some honey and some milk. She hurried home from work that night, and as soon as she arrived, she found that pretty snake she'd taken in had been revived. Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman, sighed that vicious snake. She clutched him to her bosom. You're so beautiful, she cried. But if I hadn't brought you in by now, oh heavens, you would have died.
Today, I'm diving into the life of a man who shaped the Renaissance papacy, acted as a patron to great artists, and even had a hand in the early days of the Reformation. On the 11th of March 1513, Giovanni di Lorenzo de' Medici was proclaimed Pope Leo X, a man who would leave a lasting mark on the Catholic Church and European history. Born into the powerful Medici family, Leo was the son of Lorenzo the Magnificent, ruler of Florence and a patron of the arts. From an early age, Giovanni was destined for the church. He was made a cardinal at just 13 years old. By the time he was elected Pope in 1513, he held not just religious power, but also political dominance as head of the Papal States and his influential family in Florence. But what kind of Pope was Leo X? Well, let's just say he wasn't your typical pious, reform-driven leader. Leo X was a true Renaissance Pope. He transformed Rome into a thriving cultural hub, attracting artists, poets and scholars to his court. One of his most famous protégés was Raphael, the great painter and architect. Under Leo's patronage, Raphael worked on St. Peter's Basilica and painted some of his most stunning works. But while Leo X was a lover of beauty and knowledge, his reign was also marked by extravagance. He was notorious for his lavish spending, throwing grand feasts and celebrations that drained the papal treasury. The Vatican under Leo was a place of opulence. He even allegedly joked, "Since God has given us the papacy, let us enjoy it." However, Leo's indulgence in luxury came at a cost, literally. His need for funds led to the infamous sale of indulgences, a practice where people could pay for their sins to be forgiven.
She stroked his pretty skin again and kissed him and held him tight. But instead of saying thank you, that snake gave her a vicious bite. Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman, sighed the vicious snake. I have saved you, cried the woman. And you've bitten me, heavens, why? You know your bite is poisonous, and now I'm going to die. Oh, shut up, silly woman, said the reptile with a grin. You knew damn well I was a snake
Savior.
Before you took me in.
All for one.
And when they went to the queen to tell her her subject had no bread, do you know what she said?
Let them eat cake. Here, take the bomb.
Happy birthday to you. There's nowhere else I'd rather be on my birthday. It's Flag Day, my birthday, than right here with thousands of proud American patriots from the great state of Florida. This is the biggest birthday party I've ever had by far. By far. Look at this place.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Justice for all. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty. Of thee I sing, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. One nation, under God.
Trust in me.
There was a bizarre attack on one of the world's most famous paintings. Witnesses say a man disguised as an old woman in a wheelchair threw a piece of cake at Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. It happened at the Louvre Museum in Paris. The man also shouted, "Think of the earth." The cake hit the glass barrier, though, and did not damage the masterpiece.
Anagram is right. Oh, draconian devil, a lame saint becomes Leonardo da Vinci, the Mona Lisa.
Professor, the Mona Lisa is right over here.
Her smile is in the lower spatial frequencies. The horizon is significantly lower on the left than it is on the right.
Why?
Well, see, she appears larger from the left than on the right. Historically, the left was female, the right was male.
The sacred feminine. So dark, the con of man. Is it another anagram? Can you break it?
Moon, sermon, charms. Moon, sermon, charms.
this is the please of the rose line.
A rose line is any line that goes from the North to South Poles. Set into the streets of Paris, 135 brass markers mark the world's first prime meridian, which passed through this very church.
It hides beneath the rose.
This is the original icon for male. It's a rudimentary phallus.
Quite to the point.
Yes, indeed. This is known as the blade. It represents aggression and manhood. It's a symbol still used today in modern military uniform. Now, as you would imagine, the female symbol is its exact opposite. This is called the chalice.
And the chalice resembles a cup or vessel, or more importantly, the shape of a woman's womb. It is quite literally this ancient symbol of womanhood. And in this case, a woman who carried a secret so powerful that if revealed, it would devastate the very foundations of Christianity.
You're saying the Holy Grail is a person? A woman?
And it turns out she makes an appearance right there.
Theories. There are theories.
Notice how Jesus and Mary are clothed. Mirror images of each other.
The mind sees what it chooses to see.
Mirror images of each other.
The mind sees what it chooses to see.
Mirror images of each other.
The mind sees what it chooses to see.
Now, my dear, the word in French for Holy Grail.
Le Saint Graal.
From the Middle English, sangria, of the original Arthurian legend. Now, as two words. Can you translate for our friend?
Sang Real, it means royal blood.
Now, as two words. Can you translate for our friend? Now, as two words. Can you translate for our friend?
Sang Real, it means royal blood.
Witness the greatest cover-up in human history. This is the secret of the Priory of Saran has defended for over 20 centuries. They are the guardians of the royal bloodline. Keepers of the proof of our true past. They are the protectors of the living descendants of Jesus Christ.
There's so many brilliant things in the Bible, and you can read it over, and many people have done this and they've led their life that way, but you can read it hundreds and hundreds of times. You know, David, they say great art, like the Mona Lisa. Some people, they look at it and it doesn't look as great at the beginning, and then they'll look at it. By the time they see it many, many times, it becomes the most, they can't take their eyes off it. Whereas art that's not great, you look at it, it looks beautiful at the beginning, but you get tired of it. The Bible is special. The Bible, the more you see it, the more you read it, the more incredible it is, and the more you realize. It's like a great, you could say, I mean, I don't like to use this analogy, but like a great movie, a great, incredible movie.
I'm the hand of Mona Lisa's skirt. I'm a surprise, Captain. They don't see me coming. That's what you're missing.
Soy un fauno, vuestro más humilde súbdito, Alteza.
No, yo...
Vos sois la princesa Moana, hija del rey de Bezmorra, el reino subterráneo.
Mi padre era sastre.
No sois hija de hombre. La luna os engendró en vuestro hombro izquierdo.